Hey there, how y'all both doing this fine day? It's Gator here at the cable company. I'm so glad you stopped in to see me today. Today we're going over the USS Forrestal, the CV-59, CVA-59, and the AVT-59. It was a super carrier, one of the first ones. It was the first one named after the first United States Secretary of Defense, James Forrestal. Commissioned in 1955, she was the United States' first completed supercarrier and was the lead ship of her class. The other carriers of her class were USS Saratoga, USS Ranger, and USS Independence. She surpassed the World War II Japanese carrier Shinano as the largest carrier yet built, and was the first designed to support jet aircraft. The ship was affectionately called the Fid because of her namesake was the first Secretary of Defense. Fid standing for First in Defense. This is also the slogan for the ship's insignia and patch. Forrestal served nearly 4 decades in the Atlantic, Mediterranean, and Pacific. She was decommissioned in 1993 and made available as a museum. Attempts to save her were unsuccessful, and in February 2014, she was towed to Brownsville, Texas to be scrapped. Scrapping was completed in December 2015. Forrestal's keel was laid down at the Newport News Shipbuilding on the 14th of July, 1952. During construction, her design was adjusted several times. The original telescoping bridge and a design left over from the canceled USS United States. The United States, they made this one, and then they scrapped it. In 1949, they scrapped the plan. It wasn't that long for some reason. Their money was approved and everything. It was replaced with a conventional island structure, and her flight deck was modified to include an angle landing deck and steam catapults. Drawing on British innovations, she was launched on the 11th of December 1954 and commissioned into service on the 1st of October 1955 with Captain Roy L. Johnson in command. And did you know that there's okay, so we did 49, remember? Okay, we did 49. So then you got 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58. And this one here, 59. They don't have any names or anything. So anybody has any more history on that, leave it down in the comments. I sure would like to, I'd like to hear about it. If you know anything about why those ships wasn't done. We already know what the USS United States, that's a pretty good one. James Forrestal is the namesake. It was ordered on 1951, July 12th, Newport News Shipbuilding. It cost $217 million. It was laid down on the 14th of July, 1952, launched on 11 December 1954. It was acquired on the 29th of September 1955, commissioned on October 1st, 1955, decommissioned on the 11th of September 1993. It was reclassified as CVA-59 on the 1st of October 1952. a CB-59 the 30th of June 1975, and the ABT-59 on the 4th of February 1992. All right, it was stricken on the 11th September 1993, and it was called flying NJBF. The whole number is CBB-59. Motto, first in defense. The fate is scrapped the 15th December 2015. It was a Forrestal class aircraft carrier. It was displaced at 59,650 long ton standard at 81,101 long tons full load. The length was 990 feet at waterline, and it was 1,067 feet overall. The beam was 129 feet 4 inches waterline and 238 foot extreme width. The draft was 37 feet. It had 4 Westinghouse geared steam turbines and 8 Babcock and Wilcox boilers. It had 4 shafts, 260,000 shp. The speed was 33 knots, which is 38 miles per hour. Complement had 552 officers, 4,988 enlisted men. Armament had 8 554 MK-42 guns. They removed MK-29 NATO Sea Sparrow, MK-15 Palex CIWSs, and the aircraft carried approximately 85 aircraft. The F-14, the F-4, the A-4, the A-5, the A-6, the A-7, the E-2, the S-3B, the EA-6B, C-2, the S-H-3, the A-3B, and the KC-130 test flight. Well, there you go. There's your little history on it. I appreciate every one of you coming in to see me today. I appreciate it. What do we do this for? We do it for what? We do it in honor of the ones who served and are serving for our freedom. Don't forget that, people. If I don't never teach you anything else, let's think about this freedom for a minute, okay? Freedom. Freedom is what we want. Freedom is what we gotta keep. And you know there has to be sometimes you have to have certain things to do that. You have to keep it going, okay? All right, thank you so much. Come on back and see me again. Much love to you. Leave it in the comments what you thought. Bye-bye for now. I'll see you next time, okay? Bye-bye for now.